Give me that piano sound. Yeah. Hey, go deep in them keys. Yeah. I'm about to go in.
The country boys down there hustling in the south, getting that paper, they ain't running they mouth, they ain't bragging for clout. Stop. Let me talk about D for a minute. Got heart problems, almost died as an infant. Rode bikes with my cousin, his children. Pops in the street, so you know it was in me. Ayy, at 19, he saw the change in me. From a boy to a man, he knew I was smoking weed. Got kicked out of school, a wild young dude. Pops out of prison, like what's going on with dude? Grandma say he ain't the same little dude. Hooked up with Perp, said let's hit the block soon. He said tomorrow we would do. I was waiting next day, it rained that day. The block was dry, it was dead outside. He was giving me game on how to get paid. The more he told me, the more I knew. I was chilling in the dope house, watching juice. Left that day, hit the weed in my shoes. Woodbury day, boy, the hood be jumping. Women be fighting, dope boys slinging. I be minding my business. Told my fam I'm gonna be a musician. Shit, I wasn't lying. If I stayed in the country, life would be different. Don't judge my fam, that's how they live it. Grew up with talent, so I used what was given. Niggas up here be living so good, they wanna be hood. I'm like, nigga, you trippin'. See me in the booth, do your thing, nephew. To my fam, I owe it all to you. Corona can't stop what I do. My shoes was dirty, had to clean my boots. This a true story, I'm telling you. Every day I grind cause dreams come true. Every day I grind cause dreams come true. This a real trap story, a real rap story. No fake up all, this the Bando Bumpin. A hood type story. The young D story said the young D story said the young D story. This a real trap story, a real rap story. No fake up all, this the Bando Bumpin. A hood type story. The young D story, the young D story said the young D story. The young D story said the young D story. The young D story said the young D story. The young D story said the young D story. The young D story said the young D story.
Growing up in Alberton, what can I say? Man, my grandfather and my grandmother made sure we was good. Me and my cousins growing up, man, they spoiled us, you know? Man, they made sure we had a good Christmas. We used to ride bikes as kids. You know, my grandmother, she fed the whole neighborhood. That's the type of woman she was, you know? Even if she didn't know you, she still would have fed you. She still would have welcomed you in her house with open arms, you know? Now, going over to Woodbury, my pops always told me when I was a kid, he said, look, you getting older. You need to learn your people over here. You know your people over there in Alberton. I want you to get to know your cousins over here.
Q-Dog say he got the Bando bumpin'. Perp, Bando bumpin'. Wildlife, Bando bumpin'. Itch your fingers. Q-Dog say he got the Bando bumpin'. Perp said, hey, he got the Bando bumpin'. Wildlife, hey, got the Bando bumpin'. Itchy fingers, boy, gotta get that money. Q-Dog say he got the Bando bumpin'. Perp said, hey, he got the Bando bumpin'. Wildlife, hey, got the Bando bumpin'. Itchy fingers, boy, gotta get that money. Niggas getting hemmed up, serving time in the pit. In the streets, there's never no smiles, no grin. Stay out, they busy. 12, then I dip out. Trust no words out they mouth. If they ask who's selling dope in the Bando, you don't know. Street knowledge, what I know. Something like Q-Dog, wild like O-Dog. Perp had me in the streets at 19. Certain days, certain nights, the block be bumpin'. Them boys in the Berry had the Bando bumpin'. 12 don't mess around, they got my cousin out on drug shit, on some dumb shit, but I do anything. What? To catch them like, keep them on paper so they watch them. Ayy, free Perp and a nigga Wild Slim. Got the juice like that nigga Jacquem. Ayy, they got some strong shit that'll knock you off your feet quick. In the streets, they stay thuggin'. Just like this beat, they have the Bando bumpin'. Go to the hood if you think I'm shit talking. Call the shit thriller, you'll see zombies walking. Go to the hood if you think I'm shit talking. Call the shit thriller, you'll see zombies walking. Call the shit thriller, you'll see zombies walking. Q-Dog say he got the Bando bumpin'. Perp said, hey, he got the Bando bumpin'. Wildlife, hey, got the Bando bumpin'. Itchy fingers, boy, gotta get that money. Q-Dog say he got the Bando bumpin'. Perp said, hey, he got the Bando bumpin'. Wildlife, hey, got the Bando bumpin'. Itchy fingers, boy, gotta get that money. Hey, fingers itching, need a calculator. Hey, trap beating, like a drum player. Never lied about being in a dope house, but I never pushed outside a dope house. Pushing Molly and trees, I was all about. Hey, they asking why you doing if you got a big house. It's another part of me you don't know about. Keep it a secret, put it in lyrics. Rap wildlife, now you glued to the sequence. Niggas don't believe it, wanna call me fake, cause I don't brag about what goes down in the A. This a trap flicks movie, call it Curtis Snow. Just for you to find out and for me to know. Hey, my cousin went to jail cause he had dope. 12 couldn't stop him, now he out still serving niggas outside of the Bando. Q-Dog say he got the Bando bumpin'. Perp said, hey, he got the Bando bumpin'. Wildlife, hey, got the Bando bumpin'. Itchy fingers, boy, gotta get that money. Q-Dog say he got the Bando bumpin'. Perp said, hey, he got the Bando bumpin'. Wildlife, hey, got the Bando bumpin'. Itchy fingers, boy, gotta get that money. I never really had that mentality of I wanted to sell dope and all that. But hanging out with my boy Perp, you know, he taught me the game a little bit. But, you know, that wasn't really my style, you know, to sell drugs and all that. I always wanted to be a rapper, you know. I wanted to be a musician. So I told Perp, I was like, man, I'm going to tell your life. Even though you taught me the game, you know, you put me on and everything, it's time to share my story. You know, the Young D story. It's time to share that Bando pumping story, that Woodbury story, you know? So, here we go. From a town where they never back down, I stand my ground. Niggas want beef, got a southpaw like a Dynasty Creed. That nigga in the way, I'ma get him out the way. It's me versus me, need a housewife. Got a temper like Drita, need a mob wife. Doing dirt in the streets since 19, don't believe what I say.